Now at 8, frustrated and out of a lot of money. It's yet another case of a stolen laptop, this time straight from the store. It is the latest in a series of thefts targeting Apple products. KCAL News assignment editor Mike Rogers is at the desk. Mike, you've learned police are dealing with a whole lot of cases like this, right?
Susie, a whole lot is right, and that's just in the city of Glendale. Since the beginning of November, the Glendale Police Department tells me that they've responded to at least 5 to 10 different reports very similar to this story. Now, the woman who contacted us tonight said she saw our story, our Jeff Nguyen story, a couple of days ago about a very similar incident happening, and that's when she realized she was the victim of the same thing. I want to show you the video here because this is where she bought the laptop. This is at the Glendale, Americana in Glendale. Now, she says she wanted to go into the store for particularly this reason. She had some questions for a sales associate, but also says this is just a more comfortable way for her to shop. She says while she was in there, she tried to buy the laptop using her credit card, but the employee told her there was some type of issue, so she bought it on her phone while standing inside the store. And then she tells me that when she got a notification that the computer was ready to be picked up, she said, let me give it a couple of days. I'm in town with some family. And it was shortly after that when she got a notification saying that the laptop had already been picked up. She said she went into the Apple store and they said, yep, somebody came and got it. She shared her frustration with me because she says Apple was really not a ton of help.
There was no information on how it happened. I wish I knew more. They were very closed-mouthed about any of it. They didn't want to say anything. The person in the store was kind of trying to get me out of there pretty quickly, and I could sense that. It really annoyed me.
Yeah, and additionally, we have tried to reach out to Apple now 3 or 4 times about this very similar situation. Apple has not gotten back to us, Susie, not even once to respond to us to let us know what they're doing for their customers or anything like that. The victim in this situation tells me Apple told her, call your credit card company, dispute the charge, and file a police report. She says she's not heard anything else from Apple. She says they wouldn't let her speak to a manager, and she says she's very frustrated by the whole situation. And again, Apple's not responded to us either. If we get anything from them, we'll be sure to pass it along to you.
Well, Mike, I'm just wondering how this is happening, though. Don't you have to show an ID when you go and pick up something big like a computer?
Well, that's the thing. So when I talked to the Glendale Police Department tonight, they couldn't give any specifics about Apple's policy, but generally it's just the QR code that you walk in and show them. And how these people are getting access to the victim's QR code is a whole different situation, whether or not they're being hacked, their emails are being hacked, if Apple themselves are being hacked. Really, we don't know. All we know is that these bad guys are coming in with those QR codes and they're able to get the laptops.
All right, Mike, thank you so much for staying on top of all of that. Redland